Family, let's get it. It's been so much going on. It's been a lot going on, and I'm gonna have a video detailing what I think about this dad saying stuff about his son. And it's a lot of people that back him, but it's a lot of people that don't. But I always tell y'all about that copycat factor. It's funny that this happens after the Jacksonville father and son just went through what they went through. But this is the thing with this Chicago situation and stuff like that. That dude has to cover his own butt. And what a lot of people don't want to be rational about is the total disregard a person has when they put you in a situation and you don't know that you're in a situation. They don't care about the amount of danger they put you in or anything like that. And like this dude said, with their faith, this is how they handle it. We're about to check out Hookah's Anonymous. Kingvons family finally speaks out about the allegations of the back door. Come on, y'all, like that video. Let's turn up. Let's get it. Y'all know what time it is. Get your mind right. Let's go.
It seemed like things were starting to get making sense, that everyone actually started paying attention to, and now people are finally starting to ask questions. Now, as y'all know, the Kingvons situation came back out and became a topic of discussion because it recently came out that Auntie father came out and spilled some details about the situation. Now, it's one thing for us to say something, but it's another when something was supposed to happen to Vaughn that night and things were put in place just so it can happen exactly the way it did. I'm talking about from scoping out the place prior to vehicles being purchased and being quote-unquote gifted, the whole 9 yards. So once again, it's one thing to call us conspiracy theorists, but what do you do when you have someone that was not only close to the situation, but he also have receipts? So with that being said, now it's looking like someone who's close to the family have spoken out, and she said she's the auntie of King Von. And to be honest with you, it's getting to a point where even if you didn't believe before, damn sure should now. I mean, how can't you? At this point, it's only allegations, but with the new receipts dropping and things we already knew, everything is starting to align itself perfectly. Now, someone sent this post, shout out to Gala Hagen, the GOAT. I'm assuming it's a family member considering that she called Vaughn her nephew, and she responded to all the recent accusations that's been going on. She would take to what it seems like Twitter and state, quote, "They set my nephew up. FOTF, F Lil Durk, F Lil Tim, F Quando Rondo, F the industry, F Track 100, Quando Rondo, F NBA Youngboy, F all you N-words that knew about that ish. Shout out to Gala Supreme. I hope my sis Tasha gets justice one way."
All right, let me say this real quick, y'all. I gotta say this. NBA Youngboy only dealt with the energy that he got dealt to him with this situation. This thing stems from these females in my eyes. But I don't know what these other people that are involved in the back door, where their minds were. Maybe they thought Vaughn was too much of an issue, or maybe they thought he would overshadow Dirk. I don't know. But it's all coming together now.
Or another. Vaughn gonna get his get back, heart emojis. Now once again, it's one thing for us to say something, but it's another when the family and people close start to say something. And honestly, the family been new. If y'all pay attention, whenever the cousin Balo or Vaughn's other sister who goes by the name K Killer gets into it with the other sister Kayla B on social media, some truth start coming out. The last time they got into it, out of respect for Vaughn's mother, he's not going to be on social media going back and forth because it basically tarnishes Vaughn's legacy. And I'm sure his mother is not into all the messy stuff going on social media. They all know what they know, and I guess they would like to keep everything under wraps and off the internet. Now, speaking of the family knowing, remember that time Dirk held a Muslim prayer in Chicago and wanted it to be the biggest? He took to his IG story to say, quote, "I want to hold the biggest prayer in Chicago for the Muslims that bring everybody together soon. Prior to the side, then after, get problems off." That he put him, he means pertaining to the number 9. A lot of people don't understand how deep OT Vani's father and Kingvons' father friendship goes back. Here's a picture of them both as kids. Now let's break down the 9s and then also break down how close the two actually were. We know the 6 turns into a 9, but his father's birthday is October 28th, 1970. Mother.
We're going to end it right there, y'all. Now, what's really going on to sum everything up is that guy that Hookah just talked about, that when he showed the two little people in the pics, that was Von's dad and the dude that they're saying Backdoor'd Von. Now, the man is like, look, Von was like my nephew. So for you to put me in danger and also take out my nephew and this and that, when I placed you in that situation because that was my nephew, how dare you? I feel the dad to a certain extent, but I feel to a certain extent what the other people say too that don't agree with them. The thing is, y'all, accountability. And I don't know their beliefs and faiths all the way, but like the dude said in the video I'll cover later, that's a part of their religion. And what do we always say, you guys? I brought your A in, I will take your A out. Like the video, let me know your thoughts. I'm out. Peace.